Happy Tuesday, everybody. Sorry about the hair and no makeup. It's been a busy day. I wasn't able to record this morning or this afternoon because my children were with me all day and they were busy with their work. And well, right now it is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I am busy doing profiles. Check. I'm busy doing profiles right now, and then I'm going to mark some tests, some formal assessments. We call it in South Africa, we call it formal assessments in my school. And my class just got washed. The floors just got washed. I'm super excited about that. So my class has been moved all the way back and they washed the floors for me, which has been awesome because the children love to mess everything. Their food, their cool drinks, their waters, their everything, they mess it. You name it, they mess it. Anyway, so I am busy now with portfolios. I am going to continue with that. I've got just a few left, and then I've got some tests to mark, like I said, and then I'm going to move the desk. So I am going to film myself doing that, weirdly, and then I will chat to you guys just now. Thank you. Let me just move some stuff here. Put you like this. I'm going to put you down so I can film me. Busy morning. Just get that out of the way. So what I'm doing is the portfolio. So what the portfolio, the profile of a child is when the child, well, technically all the information of a child in their school career. It's confidential stuff, so I will not actually like mention any of the names or anything. But for example, like you put all information about the child in the portfolio and the profile, and then when the child either leaves the school or goes to another classroom next year, the teacher gets that profile, and then they can just read about the child. So yeah, that is how we do it in South Africa. Okay, so I'm done with portfolios, or profiles, sorry, keep on calling it something else. Anyway, done with profiles, so I'm just going to quickly put it in my storeroom. I actually want to show you my storeroom and my classroom because I did do a video of an intro video of who I am and what my intentions are for this video, or this channel, sorry. And now I've decided I'm going to do like a weekly post, so like maybe post on a Saturday or Sunday, and then do like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday videos all in one. Then I don't, maybe I'll change it up later, but right now I would like to do like a weekly thing. So I'll film every day, maybe at the end of the day, maybe explain what I've done for the day, which I'll get to just now. But for now, I'm going to quickly go put my profiles in the storeroom so that that is safe, and then I will quickly show you my classroom. I'm back. Okay, so I've put my profiles in my storeroom, so I'm going to take you now to my storeroom and show you a little bit my storeroom. Please excuse the mess. It is messy. I do netball, so it is messy. Hopefully it's not so dark. So on my left side here, I have little boxes with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down, because I have 32 children, all the way down to 32. Now that is where I keep their stationery. So all their stationery goes in there. I get it at the beginning of the year, put it in there, and then they may take stationery throughout the year, and it's got to last the whole year. So you got to limit them of how much they take. For example, they will use 50 glues at the same time if they could. So I limit them to how much they can take. Usually I come inside the storeroom and I stand here and then I ask them, what do you want? And then I ask, do you already have one? If they already have one, then I say, sorry, please, let's finish that one. Then you may get a new one. They lose their pencils also like that. So they get a whole box of little pencils that their parents buy for them. Now, most parents just buy this one of 12 pencils. But some parents buy that plus extra because That's how many pencils they use. And I don't know if they eat them or what, but it disappears. Anyway, we have a TV in I have a TV in my storeroom for documents or anything, like any learning songs, anything that we want to play the kids. We play it on the TV, but mostly I do that on a Friday because it's such a mission to get this TV out. I wish I had a little projector or something to show on the whiteboard, but I don't. Oh, sorry. Then I have all my color paper, all storage stuff, like old books and old files and stuff that wasn't mine, and I've received this classroom. Then I've got my back there. I store all the books from term 1, or store all the books from all the terms, and they only get their books back at the end of the year. Then, apologies about this, but this is not mine. It was the previous teacher's, and I don't know what to do with it. It is old posters and stuff, and I've asked if I can get rid of it or donate it to another school that doesn't have resources, but I've been told a million times I may not, so I'll leave it there for the next teacher. And then, of course, we've got all the storage over here. We've got posters, we've got maths, balancing, flashcards, English, mathematics, and I keep all my reading books over here because I'm sorry, all the things are falling. Keep all my reading books over there because the reading books they have outside what they can read, and then this is for more me read to the children, not themselves. So it's like big storybooks. Oh yeah, and then all these bottom things is art supplies. So that is my storeroom. It's not so interesting, quite messy, but it works for me so far. Hopefully I can get a new system one day. I'm going to take you along here to my carpet area. Excuse the extra table. I have asked a million times for the table to be removed, but it doesn't. Anyway, so on this side I have educational toys and some reading books. Nice simple reading books for them to read. I also store my abacus and then all the extra stuff. Sorry, it's such a mess because I had some orphans today. We call them orphans, children whose teacher's not here, and they played with the toys. We got some big reading books, you know, for first time reading because we're in grade 1. Mathematics themed wall, English themed wall. At the moment we are doing Meet the Friends because they started reading this term. They do Meet the Friends, so they learn all about Sam, Pat, Meg the hen, and they absolutely enjoy it. That's the reading books we give them every day for homework. And then we have life skills. Life skills is your general stuff like I am special, safety, family, my body, senses, those types of things. Anyway, so we are busy with families and safety in and around your house and your family. And then I've showed you pictures, but here is the art. So what I do is every Friday we do art. I hang it up in the classroom so that they can display their art and they can feel so much better. And at the moment our school is doing charity support for Rock of Hope. It's a little place that saves orphan babies whose parents can't look after them, whose parents died, or whose parents this, you know, all types of things. They're babies, like really babies, and they can't survive. So they take them in, feed them, and find them homes. Then this big thing here is called my art shelf. If children lose pencils or stuff, then they come and put it in the black thingies. It's all lost pencils for today. This is not the worst. Then we have art crayons. I know these red things are not the prettiest storage units, but they're free. I'm a grade 1 teacher. I don't get the biggest salary. I didn't do the job for the salary, but I don't get the biggest salary. So this is free, so I can use it. Anyway, then we have these things where we store all their art. So that's all term 1 art, and term 2 we are still busy with. We've had a lot of freeze, a lot of off public holidays this last 4 weeks, so it's been hectic getting all the work done and stuff, so there isn't a lot of art yet. Anyway, so this is my happy birthday chart, the balloons with the big cupcake. Then my color chart is sun with the clouds. Each cloud is a different color, which I thought was cute. Then we have our alphabet, numbers, signs, weather chart. My weather chart is a disgrace. The children The children and I have not looked after it. So we've lost numbers, we've lost months, we've lost days, we've lost seasons. So I mostly just write the weather on the board, like on the blackboard, like literally on the blackboard. Anyway, yeah, again, sorry about the tables and chairs being pushed back. It's not usually like that. They just wash the floor for me. At the top we have the alphabet. I love the alphabet. And we've got positions, we've got numbers, we've got a clock, we've got a massive whiteboard. Now this is my Cookie Monster chart, my reward system. So here's the cookie jar on the side, because the actual cookie jar, it's cute and they have the cookies inside, but I keep forgetting that I have to put press stick on the cookie before I go stick the cookie. So I decided today I'm going to let the children make the cookie jar this corner of the board. Then they can just grab a cookie and feed it to their Cookie Monster every time they have behaved well, or they've done beautiful work or anything. And they absolutely love it. At the end of the term, if they've got a lot of cookies, I make them lucky packets to say thank you for being such a good child. Anyway, so yeah, then we've got the wall there with all the words. And the word "the" is circled so many times, because they need to know the word "the." Okay, anyway, so here at the back, let's come back. So here's my table. Excuse the mess, it is piling up the mess. I just need to fix it up a bit and then it'll be all good again. Then here at the front, I like to have my laptops. I like to have my laptop placed there, because then I'm in the front and then I'm also concentrating and doing the work with them and everything. I also got educational videos on there. Sometimes it doesn't want to play on the big TV, so I play it on the little laptop, and they find with that. I've got a big speaker and everything. Days of the week, months of the year. That is my reading groups, and at the back was my mathematical groups. Then just extra storage here at the back. It is a mess, and I am so sorry. If you have any tips on how to make it look better, please give me. But at the moment I am dying here, so it is horribly messy. More storage, all the work for the next day, all the work for the week. I have an OCD tutor that's head of me, so she's got the work done the whole term before, which is cool. But anyway, then here's where I store my books that they do every day. A whole bunch. Oh, there's a sock. Lovely. Someone lost a sock. The books they do every day. So we've got maths, English, Afrikaans. We do our extra language with Afrikaans. Maths, English, Afrikaans, mental maths, test, DBEs that the government gives us. We can't do anything about that. Life skills books. And yeah. And this is just the school system chart of how they do rewards. Then we have our basin. I'm not really going to show you the basin. It is quite disgusting. The children have messed it up and I haven't gotten a chance to clean it yet because I've been busy. Anyway, so here's all my cups that they drink out of. They each got their own cup, so they don't share their germs. There's all these posters about cleaning, washing, everything, and then about our country. And that is practically my classroom. It is going to look much better later when I clean it up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move all the tables back to where they're supposed to be, so that tomorrow I don't have a crazy class trying to move tables. Yes. Okay, I'm back. So I just wanted to quickly take you here and talk a little bit about my chairs and tables. So last term 1, I had everybody in little groups of 6, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, it was groups of 6. It worked well, but they started getting very rowdy. So I decided this term, because I'm 32 children in a class and the classes are not so big, I decided to do them row by row. So these 2 rows right next to each other, so that I've got space to walk there and to walk there and to walk on the other side, so we're all together. Says it's not the best seating chart. I've seen so much better seating charts. I've seen so much better seating plans, but unfortunately this is the only thing that works for me in this little tiny space that I've gotten. With the groups that I did, I had one group there at the back, one group here at the front. You know, it was spaced out like it should be, but now the poor group at the back couldn't see anything because the group in front of them was in their way. So I decided, because it's such a small class and such a large group, I'm going to make it everyone facing the front so that they can all see the board, which sucks because the groups work so much nicer. But anyway, I deal with what I have, and that is what I have. Okay, so I have now done my profiles, put my chairs back after having a beautifully washed floor. I'm so happy. Now I'm going to do some marking of my formal assessments. Yes, and then I'm going to put it in my observation and mark book while I'm doing it. Sorry, my phone died there. Fantastic. Yeah, I was going to mark and then let you mark and then show you afterwards, but unfortunately I saw the time now. It is 3:30 in the afternoon, which means that I have to go home and get ready because I have a seminar or a webinar, because again I've said I'm moving to America, so I have to do all these like extra classes and stuff because the South African system is not the same as the American system. So I've got all these webinars that I have to go do till the 4th of June, sorry. And so I'm going to take all this marking home. Yay! Yay! So that I can mark after gym. Yeah, tonight I'm going to gym. I do functional training, sorry. So maybe I'll film a little bit of that. That'll be cool. Then I'll film it and get it in my video. But yeah. So that was my Tuesday. I didn't get a chance to actually talk about what we did today. Maybe I could quickly do that because I completely forgot. I'm sorry. So today we had handwriting in the morning. So literally on a green board, that side where the cookie chart is, I open it up. There's a green board. I write out handwriting. They copy it and then, well, not copy it. I tell them how they're supposed to do it. Then I write it on them to show them how they do it, and then they actually do it in a little book for me, and some of them are doing beautiful work. I'm so happy. Anyway, then we did some news. So we wrote about, sorry, that was yesterday's. Yeah, but yesterday we did some news. So we have a paper in our books where we talk about what we did on the weekend, and then we actually write about what we did on the weekend and draw a picture about what we did on the weekend. So that was yesterday, and yesterday we did some ordinal numbers. So we learned all about ordinal numbers, first, second, third, fourth, all of that, and they did really well with it. So that's cool. And then today what we did, sorry about that. So today what we did again handwriting in the morning, and then today we did phonics. So what we do for phonics in my school is that we do the word on the board, then the children must read the word, we spell out the word, we build the word, and then after we've done all that, we actually write some sentences about the words. So for example, pot. We speak the word, we see the word, we write the word, then we get little letters where we build the word, we see which letter, p, o, t, p, o, t, and then we write a sentence about it. Now, we are at the beginning of writing right now, so I don't expect them to write a full sentence like the pot is steaming hot or something like that. They won't know that. They will literally write basic sentence that they can write, and most of them can actually write a good solid sentence, but some of them will say the pot is hot, which is fine, perfectly fine for the beginning of grade 1. They are perfectly fine. They are doing quite well. We start them quite young in South Africa. Anyway, we did some mental maths, which they are being really excellent with, so that's awesome. Worked a little bit in their quad books, doing sums and stuff like that. Then today we spoke about my body and my organs. So not just face, mouth, lips, blah blah blah, the outside of the body. We actually spoke about the inside of the body today. So like your heart, your lungs, your kidneys, this, that. We spoke about pretty much all of the organs, and they were flabbergasted when they found out these things in your body and what they do. So it was very funny to have that conversation with them. They enjoyed it a lot, and then afterwards we drew some pictures about them and showed them real pictures of them. They did some pictures of them, and it was quite fun. And that is practically what we did today. There was not a lot to be done today. Oh, and we did the Afrikaans assessment, the other language, second language assessment of Afrikaans. third language actually, because their first language is their home language, then the English is their second language, and then Afrikaans is their third language in the school. But we call it second language because this school is an English first language, if I'm making any sense. And yeah, that's practically what we did today, and wish I could tell you a bit more. It's called functional training. So I just wanted to say it killed me, like always. It always kills me. It is very hard, but you know what, every time after I've done it, I feel so much better, because then I know I'm doing something towards my weight. Anyway, so tomorrow night I think I'll explain to you what functional training is, well, what we do for functional training. But for now, I'm gonna go home. I'm at home now. I'm gonna go eat and then shower, do all my nightly rituals, and go to bed. Bye.